Yes! Good morning, my friends. It is I, Alphinius Goo. Cameraman is frustrated with me this morning because I am tardy.
You're fine. He was putting together the slideshow of Blun.
Only the beginning.
Only the beginning.
First part.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
I'm very excited to see Blun. We have people in the chat excited to see Blun. Also, we got a hype train before the show even started.
Wow. Hyper.
I'm just saying,
before
I even was on the Twitch chat, like I logged on to Twitch and there was already a hype train going. So, okay. Anyway, I know that was lame. Never again. Never again.
Never again, Cameraman Day.
Yes.
All right. Look, what are we going to do here first? Because you talked about this, right? This Nido thing. That's the Gooey Cube thing. Remember this?
I mean, I'm pretty positive we talked about it.
I talked about this.
Yeah.
I mean, it is really cool. Who gave me this one? I can't remember.
I don't know.
If you're in the chat and you gave me this,
we need to put names on everything.
Names because it's too many.
I do always know what Harry's given you,
but it's really squishy and nice. Oh yes, and Harry, we have terrible news. If you're watching, terrible news. Camera Mandy stepped on one of your miniatures, just squashed it completely. Complete squashage.
Listen, Harry, here's the deal. It was one of the miniatures I had spent like an hour, maybe 2 hours of my life trying to super glue back to the base.
Because she already squished it.
It just had fallen off your desk or something like that. So anyway.
Harry, I'm brokenhearted.
I spent so much time. And so basically I thought I had gotten it. It lasted for like 3 weeks. And then last week, I
somehow it ended up back
on
the floor again.
Well, I know what it was the super glue didn't take. And
even it fell off the.
You know what? I do wonder if you use too much super glue.
You can't. You should use little glue.
Yeah,
little super glue.
That's what I think happened. Is like I mean I was trying so hard, and anyway, I am not a master of super glue. I'm putting
Is
it out
anybody
there
in
now.
the chat a master of super
I am
glue?
not good at it. So.
Hey, we're doing the last entry for the portrait today, and you did cameraman. You got like 1 billion people engaging with your post.
I know. I'm actually pretty proud of that one.
And listen, you got to make sure if you didn't do that and you're watching, you get another entry by doing the post.
You can do the post
and the Facebook.
It's not just on Facebook.
It's on the Discord too.
It's on Discord and it's in the newsletter. So you could get 3 additional entries. So yeah.
Look at that. Cameraman, that's hippie Alphinius.
I know. I love it. Druid Alphinius. It's totally Druid Alphinius.
No, it's hippie. That's Ms. Goo calls him hippie Alphinius.
But yeah, we realized after the fact that we should have put Alphinius Goat
Ms.
in there.
Ms. Goo and I did a little patty fingers this morning. It was marvelous.
A little what?
Patty fingers.
What are patty
Just
fingers?
keep going.
Oh my God.
It's an Irish term.
Oh my, shut up. Okay. Anyway, all that to say.
Anyway, Mandy, I got to tell you.
Yes.
You have 3 really, really nice portraits.
I do. I know. It's so good.
And I'm not making you any more, cameraman.
That's
this
fine.
is it.
Well, I paid for 2 of them.
I know you did.
So anyway, but yeah.
Pretty much every hat that cameraman has, she wants to have in a portrait.
No, I can't. I can only have 3 right now because I'm only I'm a 3rd tier hat mancer.
Oh, you're only a 3rd tier hat.
Well,
so these are the 3 hats.
But that means that you're like level 8 to 9, I think, if you look at the hat mancer. So,
which is very cool, actually. It turned out really good. I thought it was going to be dopey, and it turned out great.
You know what? This is how we'll do the entries this week. I like this idea. So if you want to get an entry this week for Goo Morning, we're going to do it early. We're just going to
No, we're not doing it now.
It's too late.
No,
it's already happened. It's already up. So basically, all you have to do is vote in the chat about which one you think what should be my new
many people join us late. We have to give them a chance.
Fine.
Just wait 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes.
Okay, we'll wait.
Yes, because people join late. And we want to
but all this to say, in order to get it on Discord and Facebook and the newsletter, you go through and you vote on which one you think should be the new profile
Which one
picture.
should be the profile
And in the newsletter, they put together like a nice little form. And so you actually get to like select it. It's pretty fun. So, we got a hype chest. What do we get from the hype chest?
What is a hype chest?
Can people see the hype chest when it's actually happening? Or am I the only one?
Do you know? I don't even know what is a hype chest?
It's like a new emoji or something like that.
Oh.
But like, can you see it like unlock? Because like on my computer screen, I can like unlock the thing. I can unlock the chest.
Does people see it unlocking?
That's what I'm asking.
Did anybody see it unlock?
Geeky says yes.
Interesting.
So anyway.
We're learning about this Twitch thing all the time.
I know.
Look, I mean, seriously, hippie Alphinius, can't you just see him with a doobie?
Oh my God. Shut up.
He's
Shut up.
He's
this
a
morning
doobie. He's a doobie brother.
You were just being crazy this morning. Okay.
I'm in a very good mood.
I'm also
for good reason.
I was in a good mood earlier, and now I'm here with you.
Oh, whatever, Cameron.
Okay, listen, let's go through and do social media super quickly.
All right, let's do that. It's
okay,
fun. It was a great week.
I do.
So
love
don't
you.
forget, you get to vote a couple more times, right?
Yes.
Do a couple votes, and you add to your entries. And some people are here every week. You know, they got a ton of entries. So
Yeah.
the chance to win is
well,
really
and
much
also
higher.
we started a giveaway back in I want to say April.
Yes.
And we didn't know what we were giving away back then. And so all the people who entered back in April, those entries count for double.
Oh, so they get a double entry.
Yeah, they get double entries because they were entering just a random thing. So I don't know.
So if you're new and you never watched this thing before, we give away a lot of stuff, but we don't always know what we're giving away. So just, it's just part of the deal. It's a low budget production.
You don't always have time to think things through.
Yeah, we don't. But the slide prezzo is pretty good. I think it's fun. So it'll be nice for people.
I'm excited.
Okay, let's do social media.
So here.
And by the way, for those of you who are new, we do social media. The reason why we do social media is because we love what goes on in the Gooey Den in terms of creativity and artistry and all this kind of stuff. And people put up really inspirational things from nature. People put up posts of funny things that are in the sort of the fantasy genre, cartoons and those kinds of things.
Let's show this one.
This was great. And
Okay.
I've seen it once before, but this was just so
good.
good.
So you posted this fungi.
I did, but it wasn't,
It's weird.
But I shared it is what I did, right?
Yeah.
But this is actually a real thing in our world.
But then you got a lot of comments.
I asked people to put up what they think it could do is in terms of if it was actually in the world. Was it a monster, right? Those kind. And people wrote, like Chris wrote, this is great. But not just Chris. There were a bunch of them that were really, really good.
Blood fungi.
Yeah, Michelle wrote a great one. I mean, they're really good.
So
and
this is a great example of what kind of happens in the den and the inspiration.
Show yourself, camera Mandy, when you're saying that.
I have to reach over.
Oh, it's
I have to find the button.
Reach the button.
Oh. I don't remember what I said now.
You were saying this is a perfect example.
I just like to do the color commentary. That's what I like to do. I just like to flavor what you were saying.
But it is a perfect example of the creativity that happens when you get inspired by things around you in the world.
Look at this giant thing that Chris wrote.
It's so good.
The Infernal Spotted Maiden is called that for its red spots on a white dress appearance. I'm not reading it very well.
No, but it's good. Found in remote locations of high volcanic activity. The Infernal Maiden is a recluse slithering within the soft flowing lava. I mean, seriously, it's good. It's really good.
Very good.
So what I want to say is that for you all out there who have been around for a while and know that we do the Contributors Guild, we're getting close to the next one. It's coming very soon. All right, camera Mandy, what about this?
Because you also mentioned funny things. Yes. I thought this was a funny thing.
Yes, the level 1 adventurer had to spend a bunch of gold.
Yeah.
The level 10 adventurer has stolen all his stuff.
Cassia says, try not to accidentally give away Lawrence.
Well, you never know.
I did a
Maybe for charity.
Brother for sale.
Brother for sale, the little song. What was their name? Ashley and Mary Kate?
Mary Kate and Ashley.
Who in the chat remembers Mary Kate and Ashley?
I mean, I would think most people.
Really?
They were like uber famous.
I mean, I guess that's true because they were on a show.
Yeah,
right?
no, they were on like many. How do you?
They basically.
Alphinius worked a lot when his kids were kids.
So wait, first of all, they were on the show, but it was really only one of them, even though there was two of them.
The Full House, yes.
Yes, because they both played the same.
They had started as babies,
yes,
and they played it through like when they were kids.
Yes.
But then they created like this empire, and you have to know, like I am a millennial woman, which means that. Like my entire childhood, you see, I switched over for this.
Nice work.
My entire childhood was Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen because they had like a huge VHS, like straight to video, like series. They did like.
I just want to know if they'd be good monsters in the world of Zyathè.
I think that they
or nemesis.
I think
we could create Carrie Mate and Mashley, 2 ogres. They'd be awesome.
They'd be witches.
Okay, Carrie Mate and Mashley. But Mashley really sounds like an ogre to me. Carrie Mate and Ashley. Yes, or Mashley.
This is called a derailment.
Okay, yes, terrible.
How did we? Oh, Brother for Sale. I'm like, how did we even get here?
Does the chat like even have any interest in Carrie Mate and Bashley?
Harry asks, "Are we debating how famous Mary Kate and Ashley are?" They are uber famous.
Uber.
But they've once they turned 18, like they kind of stopped acting, and
Didn't they all go into drugs and stuff?
No,
I thought they were all druggies.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, anyway, they became huge fashion empire people, and they kind of don't do the spotlight anymore, which is understandable because when you're a child star, there's a lot of pressure, and you're basically working all the time. So
pressure.
Anyway, all this to
That's
say,
what I feel like, Camera Mandy. I'm always under the pressure because I have to act all the time.
Oh
yes.
my goodness. Okay, here we'll talk about your.
I thought it was so good.
So I had to look it up. I'm going to be honest.
You didn't know who the Carpenters were?
No, I know who the Carpenters are, but I didn't know their song "We've Only Just Begun."
It's their most famous song.
There's another one.
It's like played at weddings still to this day.
I don't know. There was one other song that I listened to after that I feel like I knew really well. I can't remember what it was though.
So the song I've been playing for Ms. Goo lately, because we're getting a little older, is by oh goodness gracious, what's his name? Anyway, he's the guy who did some songs for The Hobbit. He did I See Fire.
Oh, Ed Sheeran?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the song Talking Out Loud.
Yeah.
And it says
Talking Out
Loud. And it says when your legs don't work like they used to, my love.
Yeah.
And I can't sweep you off of your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? It's good. I mean, it's really good. When you're getting older, those kinds of songs, they get you a little teary-eyed. Oh, we've only just begun. It's for these kids now.
Okay. We have taken you on a journey of pop
this
culture.
Is what we do. This
today.
is what we do. Yes. So the Carpenters was a brother sisters.
Here's the deal.
In the 1960s and 70s.
When I listened to the Carpenters, so I had an aunt who passed away when I was a teenager, like early teens. Her name is Donna. Very dear,
wonderful girl,
woman. And when I listen to the Carpenters or watch anything from Hallmark, it makes me think of her, and it kind of just brought me back to her. So anyway, and I do love how moments and music. I'm gonna actually get choked up now.
They bring you back.
They bring you back. Yep, and they make you remember, and it's beautiful.
I tell you.
Anyway, since we're on the depressing subject, anyways, we'll go ahead and just talk about Paige. Do you want to go ahead and talk about Paige?
Yeah, I'm just with all that was happening, right? We set up this discussion with our family, and we wanted to go do something that just to get away because of all the stuff we've been dealing with. And the only time we could make it work as a family was during Paige. And of course, I called Ron and Ed, and who, I told them we were going to come, and I was going to come and be there and do my best to support the convention because it's new, right? This is a new thing that just sort of starting out and all of that stuff. And I explained the situation with our family, and they were very gracious and very kind. But they said, "But you better send Camera Mandy." Yes, that's what they said. So we are sending Camera Mandy. Yes, and Lawrence is going to do the game show.
Yes, Lawrence is
He's
going to host.
Do a great job.
Lawrence
is going to kill it.
Is going
probably take over.
Has Camera Mandy been replaced by a mind flayer? Very likely. Very likely. So, yeah.
Yes, for all of you who do not know, again, I think many of you do. Camera Mandy is my goddaughter, and I've known her since she was born. So that's this is a wonderful relationship we've had now, Camera Mandy.
Well, I don't think many goddaughters have worked with their godfathers for 15 years.
15 years.
So,
yes, it's been a trial.
I know it's been something else. But we're here and still having fun all these years later. It's very special. So, highly recommend if you can get through the first 10 years. So,
you were a little fiery in those days.
You were too.
Camera Mandy, I just strive for the idea.
I know. We're here though, and it's been amazing. So
anyway, Camera Mandy's going to Paige. Lawrence is going to do the game show. We got a whole mess of stuff planned. So if you're thinking about going to Paige and live in that area, go to that.
And we're going to be putting like 20 new games for Gooey Cube on the calendar. I have a bunch of GMs who are interested in running for us. And if you're going to be there and interested in running for us, we have a stipend, and you get to keep the modules that you run. And Alice Norris says I'm going.
All right, Alex.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
next year I'm going for sure. But
yes.
This year, this was very important for our family.
Yeah, and it's very understandable. So, okay, that's all the sad stuff for today. Let's keep going on other cool things like this pink.
This is amazing.
Pink and Empusa mantis. But like, look how gorgeous that thing is.
No, that thing will cut off your head, camera man.
Please tell me that this thing is real. Like, that's the only thing I didn't look
honestly,
up.
I never know. Andrew is pretty good about putting up stuff.
Let me Google it.
Yeah, well, someone in the chat.
Someone in the chat, let us know. In the chat, he's always sending me all the good.
It does look very much like a mantis, without question. It's got the same look of a mantis. But I don't know. You know,
Doc Hawkins says, "Is that in the Wormwood? It should be.
It should be.
Yeah,
you are totally right.
It is so good.
Yes, absolutely, Marcus." Spot on.
Yes. According to Google, it is a real insect.
That's awesome. Well, here's the thing. You know, what I love this is what I love about nature, right? Because now you start thinking, right? And I do this all the time with monsters and places and all of this stuff. That's why I'm excited to talk to you about Blun today. I think it's wonderful. So the mantis, right? I think about this and I think, should it just be one big one? Or should there be like a swarm of 3 to 4 foot tall ones, you know, that all of a sudden you got 40 of them coming at you. Can you imagine all with their slicing arms and all of that stuff? Ooh, I mean, that's good, you know, that's good. And they're pink, you know, and they look really cute.
They are cute. And I like the horns.
A face only a mother could love, cameraman.
Oh my goodness. Disagree. What is this one? Oh, that's not anything.
Just show that. Put it up there. What is Lady Wolf?
Okay.
Come on, cameraman.
Fine, I'll say it. I thought this was funny, and this was on my other computer, and I guess I uploaded it accidentally. So a long time ago, I used to make hats under the name Lady Wolf Thief, and now Lady Wolf Thief has turned into a D&D character. But I happened to Google Lady Wolf Thief, and I was just like, I don't remember. Oh, I was trying to figure out why like my Pinterest profile was showing up a certain way. I haven't used Lady Wolf Thief in a long time. Anyway, I had an AI overview of Lady Wolf Thief that popped up like this. Lady Wolf Thief is the online persona and brand name for the creator of the Obnoxious Hats line of eccentric statement-making hats. Anyway, and I just thought it was hilarious that I got an AI overview.
You have an AI overview, cameraman.
Yeah. So, but like they're clearly dragging because like I have a private Instagram profile where I just
they're pulling it from everywhere.
Yeah.
There's nothing private anymore with the AI.
So yeah, with the description though, it says promoting nonsense and often sharing photos of family, friends, and vacations on social media platforms like Instagram. I'm like, so they literally went into my Instagram, which is private, you know, because all it is, it's a bunch of pictures of like my nieces and nephews. I'm just saying, and like, and it basically just says this is where I share this kind of stuff, you know, or whatever. Anyway, I just thought it was hilarious. All the bullshit, basically.
Camera Mandy.
Listen, I mean,
Camera Mandy.
This is literally. It is
I know
nothing.
You heard it right here. You heard it here, right here. Yes, so, she can say nothing again for her potty mouth when I say anything.
Yeah. Yes. Anyway, Lady Wolf Thief has a profile on Etsy where she is based in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and her profile highlights her identity as a hat maker.
Now, she does not make hats anymore. So all of you who are thinking, gosh, I want one of Camera Mandy's hats. She doesn't do it. She is retired from the hatty business.
I know. I mean, the last hat I made was actually a disaster. I'll show it.
I don't think it was a disaster. I think it's really cute.
No, it's not. It is bad.
Cut away to yourself.
I will. Hold on.
Do it quickly so
I'm
I can blow my nose.
Okay, hold on. So this is the last hat I made. And I mean, I put it together. I made it for someone's they were going to the Rose Bowl parade. And I was like, oh, I could still do this. And I put this together and I'm like, this is all Fabio's.
Camera Mandy, I think that hat is great.
I do not agree. I think it is like a bedazzled nightmare. Like I used to make really cool hats, like
Camera Mandy,
Peter Pan hats.
Camera Mandy, stop being so hypercritical of yourself. I'd like to see with the chat. Chat, honestly, that's a cute hat. I mean, chat, it's not something you would wear every day.
It is a literal disaster. The woman who I made it for as a present, like literally laughed in my face. It was like,
well, that's not my fault. She's rude.
But it was very fair. I mean, I sent it, to be fair, I was not going to give it to her. I sent it to her like, hey, look, I made you this thing. It's ugly as sin. So anyway, put the rose hat on Alphinius, says Cassius.
No, Cassius.
But Portholus agrees it is an Alfabio hat. And I totally agree. Alfabio, this is why.
You didn't call him Portholus.
Listen, this is why you like this hat. It's because it is part of your Alfabio personality. So this is just showing.
Darling.
Anyway, doll, exactly. So the ugliest freaking thing. My hats used to be a lot better than that. I used to like put like they were like Mad Hatter hats. I put like teacups on top of them. It was really cute.
No, they were good, and you have some pictures of them somewhere, right?
Maybe I'll show them sometime.
Yeah, we should do that one of these days.
So anyway, I used to.
So Darren Wade put this up. This is interesting. So if you get a chance, you go.
I do want to say this one thing. I did once sell a hat for $600.
You did.
So, so let that be the standard for which we.
$600 hat took her like 47 hours to make.
It did not.
Really good deal.
But it was beautiful. Okay. Anyway, achievement unlocks says geeky. Okay. Okay. This was really cool.
No, this is worth watching.
Yeah.
Camera Mandy, I need you to mute me for a second.
Okay. Hold on. Wait, I don't know which one to do. Oh yeah, I'm still talking. Oh my goodness. Be okay. Okay. So basically, if you go find this link in the den, Darren posted it, and it's a video, and it like goes really fast, like it like flashes like different classes, races, and like you can build a character by pausing the video. Are you done coughing?
I am.
Okay. So anyway, it was super cool.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting.
It's kind of like a way to do a kind of a randomizer for your stuff. Anyway, I thought it was really cool. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, Darren is.
I could make one of these for us.
You could do that.
And I could do like all the custom.
You could do it with all our people.
What do you mean with all our people? Like with their portraits?
Yeah.
Oh, I could do. Actually, that would be a freaking cool video.
Really
what if I took all 300 of our portraits and I just went and like, I might do that. That would be really cool.
Put some music.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll think about that too.
Yeah, I like that.
Anyway,
idea.
Darren is a pretty creative soul and puts up interesting things. Not all the time. It's kind of like Adam. They kind of come and go with interesting stuffs and really a lot of fun things to look at.
Yes. Anyway, this is really cool. Okay, we're almost done. This one was funny from Geeky.
Yeah.
What abilities would you give this special one-use item?
Camera Mandy, I said wish. Because you wish upon a star. Yes.
You know, the little star from Wish does kind of look like this. Wish,
the
animated movie. I don't know if you watched it. I personally like that movie. Just
very
FYI.
cute.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna.
And a lot of people put some stuff down, and then we had to put this one up, Camera Mandy from Chet.
Yeah, I'm built different, like incorrectly, I think. And I'm just gonna say that no one is built incorrectly. I take umbrage to this, but you know what? Here's the deal. Sometimes you feel built incorrectly, but then your friends need to come in and be like, "No, you are perfect as you are."
I agree with that.
So
because that is affirmation is a wonderful thing, and unfortunately, we grow up with children as children, and oftentimes we are not affirmed, but indeed we are given the opposite, which is why many of us, I think, are nerds. Because nerds are affirming peoples.
Oh my goodness. Okay. This is cool from you. Okay, so you are in the process of debating fangs or no fangs.
Oh yes.
Have you made the decision yet?
Yes. Did you grab the full cover?
I did. So here's the one with fangs.
So zoom in on that one.
And here's the one with no fangs. Okay.
Zoom in on the full one.
Oops, I did this wrong. Hold on.
Because I think we're gonna, and again, I don't know that this is the cover. We're still farting around. We got a little more time before we have to send this off to print.
So you're doing fangs?
I think so. That's a good cover, Camera Mandy.
Let's see.
What does the chat think? I just think it's better with the fang. Because it's more clear that she's a vampire.
I kind of think so with the fangs.
And it looks more menacing.
I do kind of agree with that.
But Stratanava.
Paul says yes. Sorry.
I don't know if it's going to be the cover, but I think it's going to be the cover. We're still discussing it. But here's the thing. The thing about Stratanava, and when Paul and I originally started talking about her, she's the youngest of the three girls, and she really was good. She was a good person, and this complexity of her character, that she abhors her vampirism, and yet she is still overtaken by her vampirism, and regrets things that she has done but can't necessarily always stop, and the opportunity for the player characters to not just go slay the BBEG, but perhaps to meet the BBEG, engage with the BBEG, and perhaps someday save the BBEG is just fascinating to me.
I do like that.
Oh, it's marvelous. It is wonderful. And Paul did a magnificent job with he and I talked and we had all these ideas and he did a magnificent job putting it together. Then Carrie took it and she really added to it and brought some other things. And I've been putting a few things of my own in there. And I think it was a wonderful team effort. AJ's been working his butt off on making sure our stats are right and fixing them. Lawrence and Iad doing the same. It has become very, very rapidly one of my favorites. In terms of the tales that we have told so far in the world of Zyathè, because of the complexity of the character. That's the whole thing. It's not just go kill the vampire. It's not that adventure. And so I'm really interested to see how game masters handle it. I think it's going to be a little harder to run than just go roll the dice, right? And how do you balance this thing of this vampire, whereas she, on one hand, wants to kill and suck the blood of the party, and on the other hand, she thinks maybe these people can help me, and then on the third hand, she wants to get them away from her, and then on the fourth hand, she's like, I haven't talked to anybody and I haven't had any engagement with anyone except for my food sources. I mean, it's really good. It's really good. I can't wait for what people think.
Well, I'm very excited. Everyone agrees on the things. And
zoom in one more. Let's just look at that one more time.
I have a question though. I'm looking at this hand. Is that a sixth finger or is that part of the rock?
What are you talking about? Down below?
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what is that? Is that part of the rock?
There's only 4 fingers down there, cameraman. And remember, AI doesn't do that crap anymore. And this is Benjo. He sent me the sketch.
I know Benjo did this.
He sends me the sketch ahead of time. I've seen all of it.
Oh, I'm not saying it's AI. I'm just asking if that's a sixth finger.
I do not believe it is. I believe it is the rock.
Well, anyway.
But everybody looks it for them now. Everybody's like, oh.
Everyone knows we use real. Well, not everyone. But most people know that we don't use AI art.
No, but Benjo sends me sketches ahead of time. I see them.
Blades says it's part of the rock.
Yeah, it's part of the rock. So, it's clearly part of the rock.
But you have to understand, I'm looking at it a tiny bit.
Oh, Mandy, you're just paranoid right now.
If it wasn't so dark, it would be easier to tell, says Andy.
Andy. Yes, Andy, I knew it was you. Mood, Andy. Lighting is part of mood,
Paul says lol. What is low? LAWL.
LAWLS. Laughing aloud weirdly or something. I can't remember. Somebody in the chat will tell us what
that kind of Rick posted this. He says he wants this as a t-shirt.
Oh, that's really
I'm into
good.
BDSM. Battles, dragons, swords, magic.
BDSM. So good.
He wants it as a shirt.
That's really good.
He said that before the stream started.
We should have Chet do that. But who made this?
Chet is already.
We can't steal this. Who made this?
Oh, I don't know. It was posted in the den. I don't know where it was posted from. So
interesting. Yeah.
But anyway, I'm not saying we should make that. And also, we already have 2 shirt commissions out with Chet. And
Chet, yeah.
Chet is busy. So
listen, Chet.
Chet has to do our low budget production shirt.
Is it Chet? Oh, yeah, we got to do that.
So anyway,
Chet, yeah. And how come you didn't put up Al? What is it? The satyr. How come you didn't put that one up for the vote?
I didn't think of it because I was just doing our official portrait.
And Alfabio wouldn't have counted. We can't do Alfabio because that is not an official portrait. That's a different character.
Well, I mean, yes, it's a different character. It's not Alphinius Goo.
Correct.
So I just didn't think of it because I was pulling ones that, because I was trying to show what kind of custom art, because Chet does not do our portraits. Benjo currently does our portraits. So anyway, so that's why I didn't think of it.
One of these days, Chet and I are going to collaborate together. We're going to make.
Well, you've already collaborated on.
No, we're going to make a super old school line art, but gooey adventure.
I love it.
One of these days. It's in my mind. I don't know when. But yes, so cameraman, I know Michelle put this up. Do you agree with this?
Fellas, it's rude to say females. The correct terms are madam, lady, all-powerful sea siren, dreaded bog witch, friend of eagles, her imperial majesty queen of Narnia, and empress of the Lone Isles. And then the comments, I will also answer to she who commands the wind and the tides. I will also accept her whispered 3 times in a mirror, but only at midnight. So, yes. Do I agree with it? Yes, I would say overall I do.
So you are cameraman D, you are...
which one would I be? I would say...
Well, you can make up your own cameraman.
Well, I'd have to really think.
All right, think about it.
It's probably like hatters, something about hatters. Just saying. Okay.
Friend of hats.
Friend of hats. Yeah, there you go. Madam of the Hattress Guild. I don't know. Wait, no, I don't want that to be. Just kidding. Not that. Opposite. This is cool from Chris.
Yeah.
This is a really cool.
Again, this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of thing you look at and you go, whoa, that's like a repeating.
She who controls the hats.
Ooh, I think it'd shoot a lot.
Oh, Winter Serenade did the BDSM shirt. So
very
credit
good.
to Winter Serenade. And they have also posted, or Rick has posted a link. So
awesome.
Cool. All right. Next up, man, have I gotten through?
I thought you said we were almost done.
We were, but I grabbed a lot.
Oh, you got to show this one.
Yeah, because
that's our girl right there.
Pam. Pam, repping the goo. She would be queen of Goomport.
Yeah, she's awesome.
So anyway, and then lastly, or no, I had 2 more, maybe 3 more. My gosh, I put.
Yeah, Marcus put this up. This is cool.
Yeah,
the DM killed my character, and all I got was this lousy badge.
I think that would be fun, but we don't. I mean, that'd be fun for what is that thing that you did at Gary Con? The Tower.
Oh yes.
Which you're signed up for again? The Tower.
I'm ready. I'm excited for that.
Yeah,
that was fun.
So where everyone dies,
and I'm supposed to kill everybody.
Yeah.
Harry. Nice.
Yeah, I do like this.
Yeah, very, very
also,
nice.
like it's interesting that the 3D render is in color. Harry, has that been a thing? Have I just missed this? Are you sure it's a 3D render? It's not his paint? He didn't paint it? I think that's on his computer.
Oh, he might be putting color in on the computer to see how it looks. I don't know. If Harry's watching, give us the answer on that.
Yeah, Harry is watching.
My phone is getting blown up. It's mostly by I don't know, cameraman. This is weird. Hold on a second. Let me just make sure we don't have a problem with it.
I'm just going to mute you and I'll cut to myself. Okay, so GMs reserve the right to create a unique and powerful gaming experience. Also the right to make you pee your pants, says Jens. And it's a meme that says metagaming PC. That monster doesn't have that ability. Me, the DM. I am altering the stat block. Pray I don't alter it further. So
that is one of the classics.
Are you talking? Should I?
Let me just check this. I'm just checking one.
What Alphinius said was that was one of the classics. So as he double checks things, let me think. Well, do I have any other social media? I don't think so. Wow, we got to the end of it right as things got weird.
All right. It's Mike, but it doesn't seem to be something I have to worry about.
Okay.
So just so everybody understands, the day job, which is also the night job, which is also the weekend job.
Which is also the thing that pays for Gooey Cube.
Which is what pays for Gooey Cube, is the advertising business. And you remember there's that song, Mamas, Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys?
Yes.
There is some part of me that says, Mamas, don't let your babies grow up and go into the advertising business because your time is never your own. You know this, cameraman.
Yeah, but it's very lucrative.
Oh, and it's fun. And it is creatively challenging for all of us crazy people who like to create and make things and words and all of this kind of stuff. It's marvelous. I mean, it's just what a magnificent outlet for your creativity. But on the other side of the coin, because cameraman, I read somewhere that it's one of the most stressful, right along with police work and some others, it's one of the most stressful jobs that you can take. And the reason is because of the constant deadlines and multiple deadlines, multiple clients, all of that stuff puts you under a lot of pressure all the time.
I've enjoyed it.
Yes, me too. We've had fun together.
But it
15
is also
years,
cameraman. I mean, we don't do this so much anymore, but back in the day, we had to pull some crazy all-nighters.
We did. Yep.
Insane.
We did.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use this opportunity to post this one more time. So this is how you get entered to win our, there we go, our custom portrait this week.
Yep, get an extra entry.
Yes.
What you get every time here.
You get to vote once for me and once for Alphinius on which one should be.
And it can be in the same vote. You can go like M1A2.
Yes.
If you vote A3, I will personally discard your entry.
That is not true because I'm the one telling them up. However, I don't think it has a chance.
No, Hippie Alphinius is not as good as the other two.
Yeah, and so people have not. They did not take the funny path. They took.
Now the thing is, I've used both of these already for my portraits. Cameraman.
Yeah,
maybe I have to get a new one.
Well, I'm using M2, but I don't think M2 is going to win. I actually think M1's going to win, if I'm guessing.
M1 is very cool, cameraman. That very classy parasol kind of lady thing is very interesting.
The gothic vibe.
The thing around your neck, the wonderful spidery sort of neck.
But I really like M3 with the lights behind.
Oh yeah,
like and all the purple.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and also very intense eyes, cameraman.
I know
you've got an eye thing going on in that one.
Well,
sure.
it's in the makeup,
Yes, it's all in the makeup. Yes.
So,
do I need makeup, cameraman? Probably a lot.
Sometimes, but it's okay.
Probably a lot.
Okay.
I really need to make memes of hippie Alphinius. all the different things that maybe we should do a meme contest with hippie Alphinius, Cameraman.
Okay, we could do that.
Okay, we'll think about that.
Okay.
But not today. Just don't start putting up your creative memes yet. We'll do some memes with hippie Alphinius. See what people say.
I need you to keep talking because I realized I have not pulled down your folder.
You didn't pull down the slide presentation.
I got talky. I got chatty.
So anyway, the interesting thing about this, again, our artists, right? So the A1 was the first portrait that we ever did of characters, along with about 4 or 5 others.
And that was Vera.
Yeah, that was Vera. And she's the one that we started working with so long ago and got the wonderful job. And a number of artists have done this. She got a wonderful job with the studio. And then A2 was done by Igor. And he really had wonderful talent, very great skills. And then
most of his art, I feel like, ended up in Phallus of Spirit.
Yeah, because we only worked for us for a short time. I believe he was actually a software engineer who was also an artist or something like that. I don't remember. And he got a really good employment gig and kind of stopped doing art because he was so busy with his day job, right? And then hippie Alphinius, I'm almost sure, was a beer. And she did just a little bit of work for us and then kind of went away from doing artistic stuff as far as I know. Haven't heard from her in a while. Hope she's doing okay. But no, I love the fact that, you get these different expressions. Same with you. Because the first one was Vera, right?
Yeah. Vera, and then I believe Benjo did both M2 and M3.
Yep, I believe that Benjo did both of those. So maybe I'll have to give Benjo a crack at Alphinius one of these days.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Anyway, so vote M1, A2, M3, A1, etc. And do that. You can put that in there, and that will qualify you for your portrait entry. All right, Cameraman. The
Village of Blun.
The Village of Blun. Uh-huh. So this is just the beginning. We're going to do a little bit of dancing around about this. Not even showing the map today. So today we're just going to talk a little bit about, because I always got to ground people a little bit. And I apologize to all of you who know this, that I'm going to have to replow a little bit of ground. But for people who've never watched before, I don't want to just plop them out of the blue and not give them a little bit of grounding. So when we began concepting the idea of Guys and Gax and an homage to Gary, obviously, and all of his wonderful works, and we wanted to do all these wonderful nods and homages and things within our materials, we really wanted to have 2 villages, which really are more like little towns in terms of their size. But we wanted to have a couple of villages that kind of gave homage to Hamlet and to Nob, and obviously Gary's work and the work of the people at TSR at the time, and then of course it carried forward for so many years. These wonderful tales and got bigger and better and all of that stuff. So that's where Ethholm and Blun came from. Now they're very, very different from anything that Gary created, and honestly have more inspiration from Luke than they do from anything that Gary wrote. But we've got little Easter eggs here and there that we put in, and really I think that's appropriate for an homage. To really put a few little things in here that just make you smile or make you go whoa, or those kinds of things, which we have. So these 2 marvelous characters you will actually not meet in the first Village of Blun supplement, the one that comes in the environs package, because that's just a taste. Our plan is when we finally fulfill, which, by the way, I guess, Cameraman, you saw we have now 100% tariffs now slapped on anything coming in. Now, did you hear about this yesterday?
No.
Oh yes, Cameraman, and our stuff is not here yet. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. So I'm not talking about it. I was going to talk about it, but I decided I would just let it go. So we'll just keep going. So yeah, 100%. So it's really 130%, as I understand it right now. I'm trying to get clarification. I just learned about this yesterday. 130%. It was 30%. If the chat really knows, if anyone in the chat knows, you can put it up. Yeah. Ms. Goo looked at me last night and went, "Oh my God."
He says won't go effect until November 1st.
It doesn't help us, I don't think. We'll be very, very close. It'll be close, Cameraman. It'll be really close. We'll get some of it in for sure. We'll have to. I can't put it on. I can't air freight it. It's so expensive. Can't air freight it. So we'll see.
How did I not see this?
We'll see.
I was living in a bubble yesterday, apparently.
I do think, though, we are going to air freight for those people who bought the Tomb of Guys and Gax only, didn't get any of the other materials. The tomb is printed and finished.
Uh-huh.
And I do think we're going to fulfill those 500, 600 people. And those we may just air freight in because we don't want to get hit with these tariffs. Now, hopefully, again, this is the saber rattling. This is the crap that goes on all the time. Hopefully there'll be a bunch of politicians that'll get together and do their discussing, and they'll make some deal. Hopefully. Anyway, let's talk about Blun, because it's way.
Let's go to a happier
It's
place.
way happier.
Let's go to this depraved town of Blun that is happier than the tariff-ridden environment of the gaming industry right now. Okay, let's go.
But listen, so I can't wait, because these two characters will play a much more intriguing role in the second version. Of course, the second version will come with Guys and Gax 2, which is the Temple of Inquinacious Evil. Thank you, Donnie. And we're going to have a lot of fun with that. And it'll be the four temples of corruption, which will be in there, which will be wonderful, because we've never really delved into this. And we may actually do the Cyclopedia Corruptica as part of that Kickstarter. So that's being discussed right now as well. So, and it won't be a Kickstarter necessarily. It'll be a crowdfund. I got to get retooled on that. But anyway, I got to tell you, Blun is great, and it's getting greater with the tales growing in the telling. And it's just, and we're going to try to set this up. I've mentioned this before. We're going to try to set this up in terms of giving options to the game master that the party could actually be being summoned to Blun to be an evil adventuring party to do work on behalf of the Baron of Blun. And so they're actually coming into the village not as like heroes. They're coming in and having to pose as sort of these undercover spies. And we've got some great suggestions on how to do it. I think it's going to be spectacular. And then, of course, that will feed into the Temple of Inquinacious Evil. So that's going to be the next thing we'll do. So we're pretty excited about it. All right, cameraman, let's look at the next one. So just real quick, the locality. This is the world of Zyathè. For those people who do not know, there are 5 major continents, but there are truly 9 continents. The five major ones are the top one on the top left, which is that long one that is Nordruka. The broken continent, sort of in the middle on the left, which is Verdestia. The large continent on the bottom left, that is Sundestia.
Randy Gray Fox asks, what if the party is evil?
Then they can really go to town. They can take over Blun. Yeah, because there's intrigues that happened, and this happened in my home game, and it was so good that I just got to bring that. I've at least got to give the game master the option of using this as one of their methods in terms of how to bring it in. So, and then on the far side on the right is Zustrenia. You went away from me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The far side on the right is Zustrenia, and then the top right is Estrenia. So that's kind of our world. There's a couple of other things going on in there, but that'll get you. But we are on East Verdestia, which is the eastern side of that continent on the right-hand side. And we are to the left of those little blue mountains that you see sort of down on the south. Okay? This is called the Queendom of Vanzentia. And Vanzentia was crafted by our marvelous Corey, because again, we do a lot of contributions from our people. This is for those of you who do not know. Yes, you can actually have your materials published in the world of Zyathè. We pay for that work, and we have many people who have never been published before, published in our world. And I'm proud of that, cameraman, more than you know, more than you even would know. And the world is better because of it. Anyway, Vanzentia, Corey spent much time, created this marvelous mythology of the family that sort of has Marteflin, that has run this area for so long, and the civil war that happened between the two brothers, and then Nadiana, who is the sister, comes in and they make peace, and Nadiana becomes the queen, and the two brothers end up supporting her. And so it's got this wonderful underpinnings. Well, part of that is this magnificent advisor who's been an advisor to the Marteflins for quite a long time, who is named Nikolai Darstrov. And Nikolai Darstrov is a vampire, but one who has relatively gotten control of his vampirism to the point where he's just not out of control. Now, there are, of course, rumors that he is fed, typically with those who have done things bad things in the.
Like,
But this is
he's
this
like
is another
Edward
chapter.
Cullen.
So anyway, so anyway,
Yes.
so here's what happened. I'll jump to Crovenloft real quick, then we'll jump back to Blun.
Okay.
Estrude Crovenloft dies and is a big friend of the queen. So Estrude Crovenloft passes away, and the queen actually comes to his funeral in the Summer Vale. Okay, along with her entourage, along with Nikolai Darstrov. And the oldest sister of the three girls is Vladiana. And something happens, and Vladiana contracts vampirism. And then she forces vampirism upon her two sisters, and thus begins the Crovenloft tale.
Dun, dun, dun.
So Nikolai Darstrov plays an interesting role in this, and that how did that happen? Because he's usually very much in control of himself. And what did Vladiana do? And what did Nikolai do? And how did this happen? Right? All of this stuff. And was it just a moment of passion? Who knows? So anyway, it's great though. It's great. It's just perfect, right? And
Is all this revealed in Crovenloft?
oh yes,
Oh yes. Okay.
of course.
Oh yes.
So
Okay.
anyway, so let's get to the Queendom of Vanzentia. So in the Queendom of Vanzentia, to the far right, those little mithril mountains, right? There is this place that we put in long before we ever knew that we would do anything with Luke. And so if you go to the next slide, this is what you see. Because if you look right there in sort of the middle, that pink middle line, you see Geisengax. So we put that in a long time ago, and doggone it if it didn't end up being prophetic. And we ended up doing this wonderful thing with Luke, which I am, Camera Mendy, I'm so proud, just beyond proud of how good it is, how just really, really deep and interesting. And any of you who've gotten the digitals and have had a chance to actually review the Tomb of Geisengax, or actually get a chance to review the environs, we put so much into it and so much extra into it to really, really try to push it out there and make it great. Anyway, let's continue. So Geisengax, that's where that is. And this is the Eastern Barrowlands. So if you jump back, Camera Mendy, there are two sort of sections of the Barrowlands, which are part of this environs of Geisengax, as we call it. The Eastern Barrows, which we're going to talk about this time, and the Western Barrows, the Western Barrowlands, okay? The last time we talked about this, when we were talking about Ethel, we were talking about the Tower of Geisengax, we were in the Western Barrows, which is that one to the left, but now we're in the one to the right, which is Eastern Barrows, okay? Now you can go forward. So the Eastern Barrows is this wonderful map that Edvard, and you know Edvard's magnificent work, right? It's just incredible. This is the Eastern Barrowlands. So you have the West, which is where you find the Tower of Geisengax and the village of Etholm, and the Eastern Barrowlands, which of course is where you find Mythendale, and you find Blun, and this place up on the map that is noted as the Dark Tabernacle. So Blun is a village in a canyon because it is a mining community, all right? And so look at that detail, cameraman. I mean, you got to zoom in a little, just let it go in a little bit. So
This is Edvard?
Yes, it's Edvard. And he works so hard to make our maps so good. I mean, he just, you know, and we go back and forth, he sends stuff and says, what do you think about this? And now, once he's drawn his trees, he pastes his trees in. So he doesn't have to redraw trees every time, right? That kind of stuff. But he still works really, really hard to make our maps just spectacular. They have their own wonderful look about them. But anyway, so there's this massive canyon, right? And it's near the Shatter Plain, which we'll get to on the next thing. And there you can see Blun right in the middle. And so that's the location of Blun. It's kind of gnarly. And the Edvard also did this image. What I love about Edvard doing images is because he's also done our maps. So he tries to get everything, sort of where it is when he's actually drawing it in. So now you get to see the map, and then you look at this, and of course, up there on the ridge is the Temple of the New Day. Down to the left is the Baron's Mansion. To the right is Avarice Gall's place. It's just great, and it's all around the little lake with the little tower on the lake. And
so
yes,
Porthollis.
What's Porthollis saying right now?
I don't know if I should read it, but I thought it was funny. Is that a uterus? Is this an allegory? And it does kind of.
What?
It has the shape. I'm sorry, but you know what?
Good God, Porthollis, put away Put away your dirty mind.
It's biology. Sorry.
I mean, I guess it could look like ovaries
Yes.
up there on the top
Oh
right.
my god, I'm dying. Literally, it.
Here's to the vaginal canyon
Oh my
where Blun is
God.
found. All right, let us continue on. I hope there are no children watching, cameraman.
Oh my god. Oh wait, Paul said that it wasn't Portholus. Sorry.
Oh, it wasn't Portholus?
No, it was Paul.
Oh, Paul, you dirty-minded bastard. All right.
Oh my gosh, I just saw the P.
All right, let us continue on with no more discussion of that. So anyway, Blun is dark and creepy and perfect. There are multiple antagonists there. Some of them are sort of against each other, and the opportunity for the party to be able to play those different factions against each other if they do it right. I mean, it is magnificent, and it's just perfectly sized. It's not too big. It's gonna be. Cameraman, stop.
Sorry.
Cease.
Hans said he just stated out loud what we all thought.
Okay, stop, Hans. Continue on, cameraman.
LOL.
What if there are children watching?
Rick, LOL. It's just biology, okay?
Okay, it's just biology. Fine then, cameraman, then I'm going to say it. Ms. Goo and I had intimacy this morning. Ms. Goo and I were intimate. It's just biology. It's just biology, cameraman.
I said I would shut down the stream. I cannot believe that you said that. Oh,
Continue on.
My God.
Ms. Goo is adorable.
I
love her
hate
dearly.
you so much.
Let's
for
go.
this
Continue on.
instant.
Let's
oh
go.
my God. No.
It's
no.
biology. Continue.
No.
Next slide.
I'm shutting this down.
Now, look at this. So the chateau plane. So now you can see it's not quite so anatomically correct.
Oh
Thank
my
you very
God.
much.
I'm texting her to let you know that you said that on the stream.
I just said Ms. Goo and I
I'm
had
texting
intimacy.
her. Shut up. Shut up.
All right. So listen. And friends, if you have never watched the stream before, this is
Not representative. Not representative. This has never happened before, ever.
all right. So the Shade Mire is up there to the left, and it's great. This wonderful big bog, and it's got all this stuff going on. And of course, you can see Blun right there. Just cameraman, zoom in a little bit. On
I
this.
can't even.
Make it a little bigger. You're all red, cameraman. Why are you all red?
I hate my life right now.
So
I had such a good morning this morning.
yeah, it's good. It's a wonderful morning.
Oh.
We're having so much fun. We're laughing so much with our friends. I love this. So you can see the Wrath of Fiends right there, the Orway, all of these places that are keyed that you can take it's just, I'm telling you, my friends, there's some part of me that wants to move my whole campaign to the Barrowlands. So even though it's right now in the Republic of Zyathè, but really, really, really good. And you're gonna love your maps, all this stuff. That's so marvelous. All right. So anyway, so Blun's there in the middle. Go ahead, cameraman. Let's go to the next one. Are you texting my wife?
I'm going to.
Stop that, camera.
I'm going to have a phone call with her.
So there are wonderful monsters out here. These are a couple of wyverns this was Benjo. No, this was Kishore. Kishore did these, and really, really good. And look, cameraman, they have 6 fingers. It's the 6-fingered man. No, they don't. Continue on, cameraman. So there's some marvelous monsters in this thing. Seriously, just wonderful monsters. Some of these you'll have met in the Tomb of Guys and Gags, some of them, in the environs, obviously. But there's monsters all about, and really makes for a nice campaign. And of course, there are lots of interesting characters. Go ahead, cameraman. Go to the last one, and then we'll talk a little bit more next week. So there are marvelous characters, and of course, one of them is an homage to Michelle's mother. And I love the fact that there are so many wonderful characters in this world who we remember as loved ones. And I've got a couple more to do here in the future, cameraman. So anyway, that's my Blun introduction, and then we'll carry it on a little bit more next week. And I'm excited to do that. And are you still texting my wife?
I have not texted anyone yet.
Okay, good.
But I'm absolutely mortified.
Oh gosh, cameraman, you all are talking about just biology, and you're mortified about that.
You just. Anyway, this was a show.
You know I love my music.
I don't need to. I just don't. There's just so many things.
Wrong.
Anyway, let's move on with our lives. Let's just pretend like this never happened. I mean, it's only, recorded all over the place, all over the internet now. So anyway.
I have children, cameraman.
I'm aware. I grew up with them. I am practically one of them.
Yes, you are. Except we were not created through intimacy.
Oh my God.
So let us. Well, on that, cameraman, what time is it?
Look about show canceled after episode 211 by Mrs. Goo.
Corey, I love you. I miss you, my friend. All right. Is that it for us today, cameraman? We got anything else? Everybody did their voting? Everybody got their votes in?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Adam says I had headphones on. Apparently my shrieking was very loud in terms of how much I just did not want that to unfold the way that it did. So we will talk more about Blun. Next week, we have a special guest on.
We do.
Miss Bunny Daniels.
Bunny Daniels going to join us.
To talk about Shadow Dark.
It's very fun. I'm very excited to have her on.
We will do more of Blun down the road.
Yes. Oh, that's right. Well, we can still do Blun next week, but it depends on how the timing goes. Because if Bunny stays for a while, then we don't want to just short shrift our opportunity to be with her. So no, it's very exciting. And we got to do a little Crovenloft preview here in the future, and a bunch of things. So and just keep your good thought for your friends here over at Gooey Cube, because these tariffs, 130% is beyond the pay.
Would I take 130% tariffs over you talking about? Yes, I would actually. So, yeah. So pray for me, okay, and my well-being.
Friends, thank you for joining us on these crazy Saturday mornings. We love you dearly.
Portrait will be drawn.
So much.
Portrait will be drawn next week.
Next week.
We'll have all the votes from everywhere, and
cameraman, you'll have a little spreadsheet thing that she does,
and then I'll put it all in a wheel. And
put it on a wheel,
and we'll spin the wheel, and we will find the winner. So, this is the worst show we've ever done.
No,
in the history
not.
Of I
completely disagree.
There has never been a worse show. Okay.
Friends, may all your adventures be sticky, and may you have marvelous intimacy with
Oh my God! I am